This is a companion to my cowl patterns, which are double knit in the round. This shows an alternate method of grafting the outer layer to the inner layer across the top to connect them, which is a perfect mirror of the two-color invisible cast on that I show in another video. Now, traditionally, when you do the Kitchener stitch, you would separate onto two needles. You would slip the white stitches onto an outer needle and the blue stitches onto an inner needle and fiddle with two needles and a yarn needle. And this is kind of a cool trick that allows you to not have to do that. Now, I've already done this setup round as indicated in the pattern. I've slipped the white stitches and purled the blue stitches, and I've cut my blue tail short for weaving in later. The white tail gets cut to 4 to 5 times the circumference of your top cowl. Then I'll go ahead and thread it onto my needle. And these stitches are going to be worked in pairs. First, I will work a white pair, and then I will work a blue pair. So to help with when I get around to the end, I'm going to put a locking stitch marker on this first pair of stitches. That will help me find them later. So here's the basic technique. For the white stitches, I will go into this first stitch from front to back and take it off the needle. Then I go in front of the blue stitch to go into the second one from back to front. Then I work a pair of blue stitches. I go into the first blue stitch from back to front, go behind the white stitch, and go into the second blue stitch from front to back. Now I'll do another pair of white stitches. Go into this first stitch front to back, or you might think of it as going knitwise, and then the second one purlwise. Snug it up. And then the blue stitches, first one purlwise, and then go behind the white and do the second one knitwise. And let's just show one more pair, knitwise or front to back, purlwise or back to front, and then purlwise or back to front, behind, knitwise or front to back. However you want to think of it that helps your brain, that's what matters. So you snug it up as you go, and you get this nice white knit round essentially across the top that connects the front to the back. I'm going to go ahead and finish this round, and I will be back before you know it. And we're back. So I've got a couple stitches left here. I'm going to work them as the others. And then I have my last pair, which includes what's on the needle and what's on my locking stitch marker. So I go into my first white stitch from front to back, or knitwise, and then I pull this up and I find my first stitch, which is now my last, and I work it back to front or purlwise. And then for the blue, I go in purlwise or back to front, and then behind this white and into this one knitwise. Then I can remove my marker and snug it up and just tidy up the tension and weave in the ends as you would.